Alright, hello, welcome. This is gonna be shorter than my other streams, because technically I'm actually doing this as part of the same stream that I finished Vagrant Story in, so this is not gonna be a 4-hour video, this is gonna be more like an hour and a half, or a little less than that, but I'm gonna get started on the next game I wanted to play. Get a little start on it, and then we can do more, next week. Trauma Center Under the Knife. This is a game I've had interest in for kind of a long time. Ever since someone I watched like a long time ago used music from the second game in this series, and it got me really interested in the series. I just never got around to checking it out. And also, after I went through all my own stuff, being in the hospital, I kind of decided I wanted to play this. Almost as kind of like a tribute to the people who helped, you know, take care of me during all that time. I figured it'd be fitting if I was gonna make a tribute to them of some sort to, like, play a game where, you know, you are in the hospital, you play as, like, a nurse or a doctor or something. This game emphasizes more so the doctor part, obviously, since you play as a surgeon, but even though nurses deserve a lot of credit too, but hey. I have actually... So I've never played this in full before. I've played it a little bit to test out my recording stuff that I'm using. I've basically played through the whole first chapter of this, but never any more than that. No wait, that's not true. I played the first mission of the second chapter and then failed because I was dumb and didn't realize what I was doing. So, let's see if I do a little better this time around. Hopefully I don't fail too much, because I've heard this game gets very difficult later. We'll see how it goes. This, and, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it since I started this YouTube recording. I'm playing this on actual hardware, because I really wanted to play this with stylus and touch screen instead of a freaking mouse on the computer. This is Hope Hospital, located in the city of Angeles Bay. Since its inception, Hope has continuously served the community. One of the young doctors here is still in need of guidance, but because of his desire to help people, he strives to improve. Dr. Derek Stiles will soon realize his full potential. Get it? Stiles? Because you play with a stylus? Chapter 1. This game is kind of like, from what I can tell, very slightly part visual novel. Not as heavy on that as something like Phoenix Wright, say, but still, it is just kind of like a little bit of that in between the parts of gameplay. We've transported the patient to the pre-op area. Mary Fulton, age 39, the hospital's veteran surgical assistant. She's kind and well-liked, but tends to ramble too much. The injury is on his forearm, and he's still fully conscious. Blood test results should be back from the lab any minute. It looks worse than it is. He's not in any real danger. I guess he got lucky, huh? Dr. Greg Casal, the head of the surgical department here. Nothing rattles him, but he's strict and expects perfection from others. You'll be operating, Derek. I will. Derek Stiles, age 26. He is younger than I am, a surgeon and the story's main character. He just completed his residency and accepted a position here. I was just about to start my rounds, so... Worry about that later, you're not an intern anymore. Hurry up and prep for the OR. This is a simple extraction, there's nothing to worry about. Just take your time, stay calm, keep it steady. You should be able to handle this on your own by now. There we go. Macerations in foreign objects in upper right brachium requires removal of the foreign objects and suturing. Let's begin the briefing. The patient, Kevin Turk, just arrived in an ambulance. He lost control of his motorcycle and crashed through a glass door. His lacerations have begun to hemorrhage. There are glass fragments lodged near his right shoulder. Our cosmetic surgeon is out at a medical society meeting. But you should be able to handle the stitching, right? There are two main objectives in this operation. Suture any lacerations, extract fragments of glass from underneath the skin. Be thorough and try your best not to leave any scars. Okay, let's begin the operation. Let's begin the operation. We should start with these lacerations. Select the needle icon to suture his wounds. Just follow the laceration in a zigzag pattern. Not great. Good work! Of course, this is a basic surgery skill. Now do the same thing to the other location.
Doctor?
Well done, the lacerations are taken care of. Next, select the forceps. We need to extract that glass. Grab the glass fragments with your forceps and slide them out. Place the extracted fragments in the tray at the bottom right. Good job. Now extract the other one. All the visible glass has now been extracted. We need to take care of those smaller wounds now. Select the antibiotic gel on your left. That's the one. Gently apply it to the wounds. That's good. It looks like you're starting to get the hang of it.
Doctor?
Medicine has come a long way. This gel cures small cuts instantly. Magic! Magic medicine. In the past, cure-all ointments were just gimmicks and scams, but somebody finally created a real one. Oops, I shouldn't be talking so much. Let's continue. Some glass shards are embedded in the patient's arm as well. We'll need to extract those. Make an incision in the upper epithelium. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Don't forget to disinfect the area beforehand. Use antibiotic gel. Now we'll make an incision. Touch the scalpel icon. There's no reason to be nervous. Just follow the guidelines slowly.
Doctor?
Oh, this is serious. We can't let them get infected. We'll need to work quickly using the same procedures as before. Well done, Dr. Styles. Please continue. Alright, everything looks good. Let's close it up. Suture the wound the same way you have before. Make sure the stitches aren't too wide or too narrow. Apparently that was the best way I could have done that. Okay. I did hear that this game is a little weird on how it judges that, and that you should actually make them fairly wide and not too many lines. We're just about done, but you shouldn't relax yet. Disinfect the sutured area with the antibiotic gel. That should heal up nicely. Now we just apply the bandage. The fixing tape icon is in the bottom right corner. Bandage the entire length of the incision.
Good job, Dr. Styles.
And we're done. Good job, Dr. Styles. Make sure you review what we went over today. How'd I do? Rank C, Rookie Doctor. Yeah, sounds about right. See? You're catching on. That wasn't so hard, was it? I couldn't have done it without my lovely assistant. I definitely see improvement, but flirting isn't everything. Seriously though, keep practicing and you'll do just fine. Judging by the MRI, the tumor is isolated in his stomach. It's benign, but you should be prepared for anything. Any questions, Dr. Styles? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks anyway. Are you even listening? I know you're stressed, but this happens to be your job. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours a night. Don't you remember med school? I did not get 6 hours. Like actually, I did not get enough sleep. The patients depend on you. Derek, don't forget our follow-up with Mr. Jenkins this afternoon. Have you read the report? I haven't, actually. You need to shape up. This is real life. You've been here 3 years, Derek.
We shouldn't still be babysitting you. Maybe we need to open an investigation. Dr. Styles is impaired medical and social development.
Harsh. Cut me some slack, Mary. You're not a resident doctor anymore, Styles. You know that. Oh, Mary. I spoke with Dr. Hoffman.
Thank you very much.
Wait, you spoke with the director? About what?
Don't worry, it's none of your business.
It's a personal matter. Just forget about it. Are you going on vacation or something? I wouldn't mind a nice long cruise myself. Sun, the sea.
Okay, that's enough. Let's get back to the operation.
Today we need to excise a tumor in the distal stomach. In tests from 2 years ago, it was small and benign. However, it's grown rapidly and started to hemorrhage. At this rate, it might become malignant. After talking with Mr. Lowry, we've decided to remove it. There is one objective in this operation: excise and remove a tumor from the distal stomach. That is all. But you'll need to use the Powell procedure to remove the tumor. First, drain the tumor's cytoplasm to decrease its size. Then, when you excise it, the cells can't metastasize, resulting in a smaller incision. There seems to be a trend toward this type of removal. It's a good idea for you to learn it. Now, begin the operation. Work quickly, but stay calm. I am gonna have a fun time with these medical terms, aren't I? Understood. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
This will be a laparotomy. You'll need to open up his abdomen. You've done this before, so remember to stay calm. Let's begin. Disinfect the area and make your incision. We're going to treat a tumor, but... his vitals are dropping. Select this syringe on your right. We need to stabilize his condition. Touch the bottle, then slide the stopper upward to fill it. Next, touch any part of the infected area and keep it steady. Vitals are stabilized. Now we can begin. At first glance, it looks like nothing is wrong. However, yesterday's test revealed something in the lower stomach. We'll need to use ultrasound, the instrument on the upper right. Try it. When you find an infected area, there will be a shadow. Oh, almost. I lost it because the ultrasound was too far away. If you can scan directly over the tumor, it should be visible for a while. Expert doctors can perform this operation without visual aid, but you should confirm the shadow before proceeding. There's the tumor. Incise down the center of the shadow quickly. It's pretty big. Looks like we did this just in time. As Dr. Casal explained, we'll be using the Powell procedure. We'll use the drain first. Pick it up. Next, insert the drain into the tumor. Now slide along the tube in an upward motion. Okay, we've completed the first step, draining the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm will continue to ooze out if we don't do anything. Excise it with the scalpel before that happens. Good job excising the tumor. Now just extract it. Well done, you're doing well so far. But removing the tumor is only the beginning. You need to apply a synthetic membrane to stop the bleeding. Grab a membrane with the forceps and place it over the incision. That's good. Now let's affix the synthetic membrane. First, apply antibiotic gel over the membrane to disinfect it. That's enough gel. The membrane is beginning to meld with the tissue. It's made of protein, so there's no chance it will be rejected. Give it a gentle massage to help the process along. Make sure you rub all 4 corners of the membrane. I think it's melded in nicely. Now finish the operation by suturing the incision.
What? Okay. They start to guide you less and less, like they didn't remind me to disinfect and bandage.
You can relax now, Dr. Styles. The operation is complete.
Messed up a little bit on that one. He didn't like the way I was drawing the sutures. Did I do even worse? No? Still a rookie doctor. Okay, I can accept that. Nice work, Derek. It seems you value accuracy over speed. I did until I was doing the final suturing. Just remember that the patient's safety always comes first.
You're getting better every day. Keep up the good work.
Hope Hospital Nurses Station.
And so, since my husband's been relocated to a different office, I'll be leaving Hope Hospital, effective immediately. I'm really going to miss this place and all of you, but I promise to continue my work as a nurse wherever life takes me. You all taught me that helping patients is its own reward.
It was a pleasure to have you on staff, Mary. Good luck with your new job. I can't believe you're leaving. This is all so sudden. What are you going to do without her, Derek?
Actually, Derek's the only reason I'm a little hesitant to leave. I even spoke with my husband about it. I told him there was a kid here that depends on me. He asked me how long I'd been working at a pediatrician's.
Come on, I'm not that bad. Is Mrs. Fulton still here?
Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Robert Hoffman, age 62, the director and founder of Hope Hospital. He used to be a renowned surgeon, but works in management now.
No, of course not.
I came to say goodbye, since I won't be around tomorrow. Thank you for your many years of dedicated service. You're a fantastic nurse, probably the best. On behalf of the entire staff, I'd like to say thank you.
Oh, sir, the pleasure was mine. I wish there was some way I could thank you for this opportunity.
Well, you're not going to stop nursing, are you? If you continue to help people, that will be thanks enough.
Of course, sir. Helping people is my life. It's just, I wish I could stay and learn from you a little longer.
Don't be modest. You already know everything I have to teach. I'm afraid Dr. Casal surpassed me as a surgeon long ago. Dr. Hoffman, good luck with your new job. Don't be a stranger, okay? Well, I have matters to attend to, if you'll excuse me.
I'd hoped to see Dr. Hoffman in action more often, but he stopped operating on patients after that incident.
After the incident? Derek, let's discuss the next patient. Yes, sir.
This is my last operation here. Don't let me down, Derek.
Yesterday's operation went very smoothly. I want you to handle Mr. Spence's operation today. It's another tumor excision. Just be careful, there's more than one this time. Don't overlook any.
This is the last time I'll be assisting you, Dr. Stiles. If you can handle this operation, I'll feel much better about leaving. Oh, I didn't mean to upset you. But wake up, Dr. Stiles. There's only one person you should be thinking about during an operation, and that's the patient. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's review the main objective of today's operation. Excise and remove all tumors from the pancreas. Now think back to yesterday's procedure and begin.
Here goes. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Doctor?
The pancreatic membrane is inflamed, so we'll need an anti-inflammatory. That's the blue vial on the left. Inject it into the inflamed areas. It's reacting normally. Now inject it into the other inflammation.
Doctor?
Good, the swelling's gone down. Let's move on to the tumors. 3 tumors have been identified in the patient's pancreas. Perform ultrasound carefully to locate them. You found one. Proceed just like before. Drainage complete. Move on to the next step.
Keep up the good work. The membrane is in place. We're done in this area. Probably don't need to read everything.
You're pretty good with a scalpel. That's 2 down. Good work, Derek. You didn't even have to ask me what to do.
I aim not to disappoint.
Okay.
tumors have been excised.
Doctor?
That takes care of the tumors we found in our test. You're really improving, can you tell? You seemed really focused today. I guess my work here is done. Perfect work, Dr. Styles. Let's close up the incision.
Good job, Dr.
I think we can both relax, Derek. You're doing great.
Yay, improvement. I hope taking a break from this game for a few days doesn't make me forget too many things about how to play it. I guess if I'm too worried, I could always, like, replay some missions right before stream or something, maybe.
You did a great job, Derek. I have nothing to worry about. I can tell that you'll make an excellent surgeon. Please continue using your abilities to help the people at Angeles Bay.
Goodbye, Mary. Nurse Angie. And so we all feel you deserve a gift of appreciation. Thank you for your 18 years of service, Mrs. Fulton.
Thank you so much. I'm a little embarrassed.
Mrs. Fulton was more than a great nurse. She looked after us as well. She will be missed.
Are you sure you're not glad to be free of my nagging?
What are you talking about? I'm worried Derek will start coming to work late again. You're the only one who kept him in line, Mary. Ah, jeez. I'm standing right here, guys. You don't need to worry. I'll be fine without Mary's help. I may be young, but I'm still a doctor.
That's good to hear. So no more sobbing phone calls from you, huh?
What? I wasn't crying.
I'm just teasing, Derek. You've grown so much since you joined us, and I'm proud of you. Work hard, and you'll surpass even Dr. Cassell one day. I believe in you. She's not here yet. She called in about an emergency, that's all she said.
Is something wrong?
They must be talking about my replacement. Since I'm leaving, she's going to be your new assistant. I was supposed to train her this afternoon, but HR said she was very reliable. I hope everything's okay. Sorry I'm late. I'm Angie Thompson, the new nurse. I'll be starting here tomorrow.
Angie Thompson, age 21, Hope Hospital's newest employee. This is one of those games where you actually kind of need the screen gap, which is why I'm using this layout. Because see, if I just have those two on top of each other, it looks wrong because the developers actually accounted for the gap that would be there on a real system. So that's why I have this layout. But I need that there. Okay. Angie is part German, born into a very well-educated family. She also has an international nursing license.
Is Mary Fulton here? I'm ready to go over protocol now. It's very nice to meet you.
Wow, she's a nurse? Isn't she a little too...
What's that now?
What? Huh? No, nothing. Pardon me.
I was on my way here when a man on the bus suffered a heart attack. I took him to a nearby emergency room and helped with the procedure. Of course, the paperwork took forever to fill out, so yeah.
Sounds like you had a rough morning.
Well, don't you worry about being late. I completely understand.
Excuse me, is Miss Thompson here? There's someone on the line from St. Francis Hospital.
Thanks, I'll be right there. Please excuse me.
She's certainly something.
It sounds like she knows her stuff. What do you think, Derek?
Certainly sounds like a good nurse. Good morning.
Hello, Dr. Styles. You were supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Your patients shouldn't have to wait just because you're behind schedule.
I'm sorry?
Anyway, I'll call in the first one.
Man, she's strict.
Please have a seat, Mr. Cox.
Doc. During today's surgery, we'll be removing the polyp in your throat. How are you feeling? It's important for us to know about any changes to your condition. If anything's wrong, it could cause problems. I really don't know. Huh? I've been doing concerts for 7 years while working part-time. So I finally land a contract with a big record producer, and my throat's screwed up. What if something does go wrong? I lose my dream forever? All because of this polyp thing? Well, we're going to try our best. Just relax, okay? You're going to try? I always tried my best. I practiced late, stayed in shape. But if that's all I needed, I would have had a contract years ago. It takes a lot more than trying to write a hit single. Now, come on, try to stay positive. I'm sure you'll be alright, really. Dex, Nate, Tisha. You fronted the money for this operation and I let you down. It doesn't look like I'll be able to pay you back, guys.
I need to take your blood pressure, Mr. Cox. This way, please.
Yeah, whatever.
Why didn't you just tell him everything would be fine?
Wait, what?
Didn't you read your notes? He's completely nervous. Our job is about more than just treating illnesses. Proper bedside manner is essential to a patient's recovery. Things you say directly affect these people's attitudes. Don't you get it?
Yeah, I do.
I hope you're a little more serious during surgery this afternoon.
She's harsh, but she has a point. Attitude matters a lot because stress actually affects health more than you would expect sometimes, so when you're going through really serious stuff, it's actually really beneficial if you can remain calm. Not like angry, not sad, not fearful, not stressed out, and just like relatively calm. It can go a long way towards recovering and not just getting worse. Which, on that front then, how you're treated by your caregivers matters a lot. Oh, that's the wrong layout. There we go.
We should start the briefing. Let's review today's patient, Mr. Cox. He started feeling pain in his throat about a month ago. He's been coughing up blood since then, and now has trouble breathing. Since Mr. Cox is a rock singer, it's likely that a polyp has formed because of strained bronchial tubes. Obviously, it is now hemorrhaging. We tried a nebulizer treatment, but his condition is getting worse. It's nothing life-threatening, but considering the patient's career, it's serious enough to warrant surgical intervention. It's still possible for him to recover completely. What's your opinion, Dr. Casal?
That sounds like a good plan.
Are you ready, Dr. Stiles? This operation has 3 objectives. Drain the overflowing blood, locate the problem area, use the laser to remove it. This is a delicate operation, so we'll need the magnification tool. Remember to treat the patient very carefully.
Nice work, Angie. Derek, good luck. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Operating on the pharynx requires precision and the utmost care.
Dr. Stiles?
The outer membrane of the trachea has started to hemorrhage. That should be our focal point. It's hard to see the affected area, so we'll need to magnify it. Select the magnifier from the top right. I'll explain how it's used. Quickly draw a small circle to magnify the selected area.
Dr. Stiles?
You've succeeded in magnification. The hemorrhage is our problem. Once you've finished working in the problem area, draw another small circle to return to normal magnification. Keep these options in mind to set up the best angle for any given task. First, we need to drain the blood so the polyps are exposed. The source of the bleeding seems to be a small group of polyps. There's no way we can excise them, they're too small. Use the laser. Select the laser so we can burn off the polyps. The laser will continue to burn until you lift it away, but applying it for too long may cause additional bleeding. Please be careful to precisely apply the laser only when necessary. Let's begin. Slowly burn away the polyps.
Dr. Stiles?
I don't think it's possible to burn away polyps without damaging nearby tissue. The capillaries in the trachea's outer membrane are damaged, and have caused further bleeding. You're going to need to adjust the procedure accordingly. We need to apply antibiotic gel immediately after using the laser. If blood starts to collect, drain it quickly to maintain visibility. Stay calm, Dr. Stiles. If you're careful, everything should be fine.
One thing I don't like, well, the way the laser looks is a little counterintuitive to me. That doesn't... I'm gonna have to remember that that's the laser, because it doesn't exactly look like one to my eye.
All the polyps have been removed. It could have gone better, but I guess it's not too bad for you.
Ouch.
Another section of the membrane is starting to hemorrhage. Draw a quick circle to cease magnification. It looks like there are several other polyp-affected areas. We'll need to treat all of them.
There we go. Shoot. Too much. Too much all at once. That bled really fast.
Everything is going well. Please continue the treatment.
This one. Gonna need to stabilize him a bit. What? What do you mean? Jeez, picky.
That seems to be all of them. Let's close the patient up.
Dr. Stiles?
I need to get better at suturing.
So I've really been assigned to this inexperienced guy? That is... good job, Dr. Stiles.
She's a good nurse with very good points. Maybe just a little bit harsh and strict in her demeanor towards her partner here, but it may be warranted in some cases. I imagine she'll probably chill out a bit as the game progresses. Well, Mr. Cox, your operation was a complete success. Don't try to speak yet, your throat needs a little rest. Don't worry though, in a few days your voice will be good as new. Maybe you could hook me up with tickets to your concert? What's with the ellipses? Okay, hold on, just 1 second. I'm not gonna be long, I'm just gonna get up for a sec to turn off the heater because it's getting way too hot in this room. I had it set too high because it's very cold out. I was trying not to get up during the recording / stream, but it is getting way too hot in here. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor. Take care now. Well, that looks like the last walk-in for today. Angie, let's begin pre-op at around 1 o'clock, okay?
Don't you think we should have examined him more carefully? There were signs of cyanosis, which could have indicate asthma. If that's the case, he needs to see a physician right away.
Really? I didn't think it was anything serious. That can be a problem. Yeah, Dr. Stiles, I do remember this too from the first chapter, that at first Dr. Styles is a bit, how to put it? Lackadaisical, is that the word I'm thinking of? He's not really quite cautious enough with, some of this stuff like this.
You need to start acting like a real doctor, Mr. Styles.
You're overreacting. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Since Dr. Cassell is at a conference, I'll be briefing you today.
I think you'd be briefing me even if he was here.
We're extracting a stage 1 tumor from the small intestine.
So, if we take it out, the patient will fully recover.
However, the blood test results were unusual.
We can ask Dr. Cassell about that once he gets back. If I extract the tumor, he should be fine.
That's technically correct, but...
I'm pretty confident. I've extracted tumors several times already. This'll be a snap.
Okay, keep the 2 operation objectives in mind then. Treat the inflamed epithelium in his small intestine. Excise and remove all tumors in the small intestine. If you're ready, let's begin.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Well, Dr. Styles, let's begin.
I probably didn't have to read that one.
What is that?
What's going on? The entire intestinal membrane is inflamed. What's going on? Only the small intestine should be affected. Doctor, I think we need to close up the patient and re-examine him.
Let's continue operating, Angie. Those symptoms aren't uncommon. Or maybe I should let's continue operating, Angie. Those symptoms aren't uncommon.
I understand. In that case, proceed with tumor excision. I know you've done this before, so I'll try to stay out of your way. Treatment is going well. Please inject the anti-inflammatory.
Yeet. Not enough. Okay.
Treatment of the visibly inflamed areas is complete, but... The Powell method, huh? You must be studying the latest techniques. The first tumor's been excised. At least we're making progress.
Something's not right. His vitals are dropping fast. That's way too fast. It shouldn't be like that.
Dr. Styles?
The second tumor's been excised, but something's not right.
You can say that again. Ah. Every time I'm messing with the tumors, it gets real bad. It drops really fast until I get the membrane on.
We've removed all the tumors. Please treat the incision.
Dr. Styles?
We treated the patient as planned, but he's not improving. His vitals aren't stabilizing. There must be something else.
The patient's vitals don't usually stabilize right after the operation. That hasn't been true so far. That is kind of true in a general sense, though. You can be... In reality, you can be pretty messed up following an operation sometimes. It kind of depends.
But we need to at least check his blood test results.
She's also right, though. Okay. What would you suggest?
Try using the ultrasound again, just to be safe. Check the entire area carefully.
I don't see anything, Angie.
But I was certain. Sorry for second-guessing you, Doctor.
Don't worry, we're both still learning from experience, right?
I guess. We should finish up suturing the incision.
I really need to get better at that. Oh!
Good work, Doctor.
I actually remember being better at suturing when I, like, first played this, when I was testing out the recording stuff, but oh well.
We've finished, Dr. Styles.
Operation successful! Yay! Somehow I don't quite feel relieved.
Dr. Styles,
Oh, hey, Angie. Thanks for your help in there.
I'd like to have a word with you about that last operation.
Huh? Was there something wrong with my bedside manner?
No, it's about the patient, actually. His white blood cell and globulin counts are rising rapidly. I also noticed inflammation along the patient's peritoneum. We should re-examine him immediately and consult his regular doctor.
I agree with you, but I'm afraid it'll have to wait until tomorrow. No. I'm supposed to help with the next symposium, so I'm meeting with some of the doctors from St. Francis's to learn the ropes and everything. Yeah, this is definitely the bad mark on his character here at this particular point in the game, is that, like, that sounds really bad. That doesn't sound like something that you should just leave for the next day. It really, really isn't. And he's just like, oh, but I have to go, I have this to-do to go to. They're expecting me there, and, you know, it's not great.
But
These are very busy people, and I can't just blow them off. We'll do it first thing tomorrow, though, okay? I promise.
But
Too bad I have work tomorrow. I would have liked to talk a bit longer. Oh well, at least now I'm ready for the symposium thing. Huh? Oh, my cell phone.
Dr. Styles, where are you?
I don't have a filter for, like, talking over a cell phone.
The patient is in critical condition. Get back here.
What? Taxi! Take me to Hope Hospital and step on it. Angie.
A tumor metastasized.
Metastasized. Yeah.
A tumor metastasized behind his lungs, which began swelling. It festered, and 30 minutes ago the tumor ruptured. The patient is in shock and suffering acute peritonitis. The other doctors are operating on him as we speak. Follow me, Mr. Styles. You need to see the result of your carelessness.
Harsh but fair. I understand you didn't have much information to base a decision on, and I admit that the tumor was difficult to see from the X-ray. However, the laboratory left you several memos about the patient. I understand they pointed out his extremely high numbers. More than that, you dumped your responsibilities onto a nurse immediately following a very delicate operation.
It wasn't... I mean...
Miss Thompson, what are you...
Please excuse me for interrupting, Dr. Hoffman. I understand this is a little rude, but I have to say something.
What is it?
It's about the negligent attitude Mr. Styles has displayed thus far. I've warned him about this patient at least 3 times, but he said that there were important personal matters he had to take care of. Then he just walked out without another word. Mr. Styles, maybe you didn't harm the patient directly, but how can I work under a doctor who doesn't even try to act like one? It doesn't matter how small or groundless a suspicion might be, the patients are depending on you to take care of them. Why did you become a doctor? Do you even know? You don't deserve to be here. You're not a real doctor. screwed up. I ignored a patient. I was trying my best. I didn't think it was anything serious. But a patient almost died. And it was all my fault. Being called Dr. Styles doesn't make me a good doctor. What was I thinking? I'm no doctor. Not if I keep making mistakes like that. Uh-oh, looks like rain. Hurry up, you two. We need to get all our displays inside. Rain. Maybe that'll help calm me down. Maybe then I'll feel better.
Sir, looks like you're completely soaked. Did you come from a hospital? You might want to head back pretty soon.
I don't want me there. I'm apparently useless as a doctor anyway.
Little bit heavy on the pity party thing, but I do get where he's coming from to a large extent, because that's pretty rough to be kind of responsible for the almost, like, the near death of a patient who is under your care, and then get chewed out for it, rightfully chewed out, but still get chewed out for it, like have it really hammered home. When just seeing it with his own eyes was probably enough to make him go like, oh god, this is my fault. And one thing I have to say about this is, like, it's kind of an interesting, you know, if anyone, I've been through some stuff myself, and I've had a family member who's been through some stuff related to negligent care, because I was in the hospital for a very long time, so I had a lot of doctors and a lot of nurses and all that, and a lot of people were really great. Not everyone is. Not everyone is. The ones who are great are great. The ones who are not, it's awful to be in that position, and it's like, if I was... It's like, I don't know if I could entirely forgive, you know, near-death experience that was basically just a result of negligence. But at the same time, I have to say that if it was a case like this, like with Dr. Styles, where they were just kind of not uncaring, but just kind of dumb, and like, they actually feel the weight of their mistake, and they feel bad for it, and they don't want to repeat that mistake, they want to do better and all that kind of thing, I would say very much like, yeah, you need to stay in the field, because the medical profession needs more people who care. It needs as many people as it can get who care. Because for every person that doesn't care, it's rough. It can be really bad, and, you know, patients who are very sick and possibly nearly dying need compassionate care. So anyone in the profession, even if you make mistakes, if you do genuinely care, it's like, it's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is that you learn from it and you don't wish to repeat those things. It's like, you do actually care. If you care, that on its own is a very huge thing. The profession needs people like that, is all I'm saying. Hey, yeah, it's me. You'll never believe this. Huh? Well, you can guess if you want. Nope, it's even better. There was this crazy accident with a truck and an SUV. It was nuts. The drivers flew into the street and... Huh? I am not messed up. Yes, you are, dude. An accident? We usually handle emergencies. But Dr. Casal's out of town. That means there aren't any emergency doctors on call. Time to head back. Time to get some redemption. So I directed them here. Where are the patients now? Where were the accident victims taken, Angie?
Dr. Styles, the patient, he was suffering cardiac arrest, and I couldn't resuscitate him. The other nurses are busy, and with Dr. Casal gone, I can't... What am I supposed to do? The patient's going to die, but I can't even...
Calm down. Take me to the OR.
Okay.
What's the situation?
After the accident, the ambulance brought him here. His heart isn't beating. I tried reviving him, but
Angie!
what do I do? I need help.
Angie!
Dr. Styles?
The only person here who needs help is the patient. And we're the ones who are going to help him. It's up to us, and only us. We're going to save him. I can't do this without you, Angie. I want to save his life. Pretend this is a normal procedure. Calm down. Think things through.
First, we need a pulse. We have to get a pulse.
Understood. Let's begin the operation. Whew. That's a heavy start.
He's flatlining. We have to do something. We need to recover his pulse.
Vitals are critical.
Apply antibiotic gel along his chest area. Try massaging the heart. Touch and follow the pulse bar. The gel's wearing off. We need to apply more.
Ah, the timing. Okay.
There's a pulse. We did it. Vitals have reached low 30s, but he's not in the clear yet. Vitals have reached low 30s, but he's not in the clear yet.
That sounds more like the Angie I know.
Dr. Styles, are we going to save him?
Of course we are.
Understood. First, treat the wounds that have started bleeding.
Oh no, I just sutured those. Why am I on that? I meant to be on this. Treatment's going well, despite the accidental suturing of a Jesus. Okay. Now these. Ah. Pulling the wrong way. I didn't mean to pull the wrong way, but touchscreen is a little touchy. Actually, my finger's a little shaky because I haven't eaten in a while. Oops. Maybe when I play this game, I need to actually take care of my body the same way a real doctor would.
External wounds have been healed. Bleeding seems to have stopped, but his vitals are dropping fast. He suffered a lot of damage to his chest. What else could it be? Perform a lobectomy. I think there might be something in his chest. No, you can't. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't think you have the skill to treat it like this. We recovered his pulse, so maybe we should wait for Dr. Casal's help. No, the longer we wait, the lower his chances at survival. I don't know what to do. Either way, I won't blame you. This is your decision. I understand. I'll trust you. Be careful around the pericardium. We're fighting against blood loss.
I see that.
No problems. Continue treatment.
Keep him steady. Did I get it?
Vitals are critical.
He's suffering cardiac arrest again. We need to revive him.
On.
We have a pulse. What?
Wow, that was lodged in there deep.
How could something like that be lodged in the pericardium? Please extract it, but be careful.
Good God, that is a big glass shard. Oh, that one needs to be sutured.
I think he's going to make it. This can't be happening.
This is bad. Damn it, don't die on me! Come on, concentrate. All I have to do is suture the wound. I gotta do this. Oh, it's... okay. Duh. I need to get rid of the excess blood first. Come on, come on. No? Why didn't it work? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong, and I don't know what it is. Good thing this is forgiving. No, it's not that. I don't think it's the gel either. Why isn't this working? I didn't have this problem with it the first time I did this, actually. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I'm so much worse at that specific procedure, just the suturing, than I was like when I first played this. Oh well.
What? He sutured the myocardium. He sutured the myocardium in a split second. I think we're finished. Let's close him up.
So there's your whole,
I could feel him slipping away. I was so scared, Doctor.
This has got like a very anime art style, and there is your anime plot point. Derek Styles develops basically a superpower and can move move his hand like the Flash.
I froze, and all I could think about was running away. But you didn't worry at all. You stood your ground and did what had to be done. You are a real doctor. Thank you, Dr. Styles.
Well, we've earned her respect. So this is basically as far as I've seen. I've seen the next procedure, but I haven't actually been to the end of the next procedure. So I'll be fully blind from here. I've never felt that way before. I'm starting to understand. His condition's stabilized. Let's keep an eye on him.
Yes, Doctor.
We need to contact the other doctors and...
I'm way ahead of you. Most of the off-duty doctors are coming in. I also called Dr. Casal.
Good work. Thank you.
I think you should rest. That was a long surgery.
Yeah, if it's okay, I think I will. Angie?
Yes?
Everything you said this morning was true. But I'm going to stay here as a doctor. I'll try harder. I'll become a better surgeon and make you proud.
If that's the case, don't come to work late and don't leave without doing your paperwork.
I'll do my best.
And there's one other thing.
Huh?
Please fix your hair before coming to the hospital. Sometimes it's embarrassing to work beside you.
I'll be more careful. Okay. I'm taking a nap. Wake me up if anything changes.
I understand. Have a good rest. Dr. Styles.
I've got a bit of time still. I'll start on Chapter 2. See if I can get to an operation I've never seen before. Since I have seen part of this one. What the heck happened during that operation? It almost felt like time was slowing down. Did I really do that? I knew exactly what to do, but I don't know how I knew that. Now I'm just confusing myself. Derek, pay attention! Huh? I was. Stop daydreaming and start taking your job seriously. I'm sorry. We need to have a meeting about Mr. Pratt's operation. Angie, can you prep for that?
Yes, of course, Doctor.
Oh, I never changed it off. Oh well. Let's go over the procedure for Mr. Pratt's operation. Multiple thrombi due to waist blockage. Immediate removal is required. Okay. He's been suffering from dizziness and nausea recently. Tests show that wastes accumulated in his spleen and are now blocking blood vessels there. Today's objective is to remove the buildup of thrombi. The contrast medium was administered 30 minutes ago in IV. Because of that, you should be able to find the waste using ultrasound. Once it shows a shadow, try clipping near that area with the forceps. It should stop moving. Make your incision, then drain the area. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I was not getting when I did that. I remember what I was doing wrong before, how I was doing this before, and I see what I was doing wrong. I didn't pay enough attention to the briefing, or I kind of forgot part of it, I guess. So, stop it from moving, then cut it, then drain it. This is a sensitive operation, so you'll need the magnifier. So remember, the objective is remove all thrombi in the vessels, that is all. If further waste blockage occurs, the patient's vitals will drop. Remember to work quickly, but with precision. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
These readings aren't good. Treat the spleen right away. The area has been disinfected. Please make your incision.
Doctor,
The contrast medium is working well. We've confirmed the problem area. The thrombi causing the vessel blockage are originating here. Work carefully. Use the magnifying tool to view the vessel area. Magnification successful. Please continue. We'll need to use ultrasound to locate the thrombi.
doctor,
Stop the thrombi from moving. I would recommend the forceps. I'm trying. What the? Thrombus has ceased movement. Make your incision there. Drain the incised area in order to eject the thrombus.
doctor,
Thrombus removal complete. Please treat the area with gel. Incision has been treated. His vitals drop every time a thrombus passes through the spleen. I noticed that. But they're all moving rather quickly. Okay. Come on. Oh, geez. This is going poorly. Whatever. Can I stop them both? No. Why did it not stop? Okay. Cut it. Drain it. And gel. Stop. Cease. Stop moving. The thrombi seem to be diminishing, the blood flow has improved. Yep, there's still one more to get, I see. It's so picky. There. Oh, there's more. The change in blood flow seems to be causing the suspended thrombi to move as well. Doctor, this is bad. Yeah. Shh, gotta work fast. Stay calm. Concentrate. Okay. Everything's slowing down. Did it again. Forceps. Damn it. Come on. Grab it. Can I get two of them to stop? No. I tried. Nope, stop from moving first. No. Didn't quite get it. It's so picky about the location. I pressed that. I'm a good surgeon, I swear.
I'm not even at the point of the game that's supposed to be hard. I can see how I might end up needing to play this game with 2 styluses later on.
Doctor, what are we... No thrombi detected. Treatment is complete.
She didn't even see it happen.
Suture the incision and the operation will be complete.
Now, it's not complete until you disinfect and bandage.
Amazing work, Dr. Styles. That was impressive.
Well, I know what I did wrong the first time I did this. I was dumb and didn't actually pay attention to directions. I kept just... The weird thing is... Do I just remember it wrong? Because I could swear what happened. I don't know if it's a glitch, or if my memory is inventing something that didn't happen. Because I thought what happened the first time I tried that when I was testing out the recording equipment. I forgot the part about making an incision and draining. So I was just grabbing with the forceps, and I could swear I then actually removed it out of there with the forceps and dropped it in the tray like you do with when you cut out a polyp or a tumor. But the game wasn't counting it, it just kept spawning more of them because I wasn't doing it the proper way, and I kept having to use the healing gel, and it was this war of attrition where I didn't realize what I was doing wrong, but I was keeping the patient alive, and eventually the timer just ran to 0. Hopefully I don't do anything that dumb again for the stream.
You might actually be a pretty good surgeon, Dr. Styles.
Huh?
You were practically a different person in there. Just like yesterday.
It did feel almost like I was someone else.
If you were that focused more often, I wouldn't have to worry as much.
So you worry about me?
I definitely worry about your patients.
Angie, I'd like to review the footage of today's operation.
Of course, sir. I'll bring it to you later.
If my hunch is correct, then it should show up in the tape. I called you here today to warn you about something. Dr. Casal tells me you may have potential for the healing touch. Healing touch? You don't know? No. Doctors with the healing touch can cure incurable diseases. They can even save patients who come within an inch of death. I don't know how long this gift has existed, but the Greeks believed such doctors descended from Asclepius. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so, Greek place. The god of medicine. Me. Those with the healing touch have certain special qualities. Uncanny judgment, perfect focus, and unmatched surgical skill. Haven't you noticed any changes during your operations? Sometimes. It starts to feel like time is moving much slower than normal. That must be a result of your extraordinary concentration. It definitely marks you as capable of the healing touch. So, I have all those powers? I have anime protagonist powers? You need to forget about them. Those things are unnecessary. What? Yeah, like I said. If you pursue this, yes, you will become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that would bring you? Derek, a doctor's hands are heavy with responsibility. Patients depend on us, and they place their lives in our hands. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be with the healing touch? There aren't many doctors who could endure such a weight. But you can fail and have a patient die on you despite your best efforts, even when you're just doing things normally. Like, I don't know, man. Doesn't the healing touch doesn't all that do make it so that you have a better chance of being able to save people? And yeah, you still might have people slip through your fingers, but like, I don't know. I'm only telling you this for your own good. Forget about that power and be a normal doctor. It's the only way for you to be happy. For my own good. Think of it this way. Right now, you're standing in front of a door. If you continue to knock, the door will eventually open. But you could also turn your back on it, and it will stay closed. Why not stay away from surgery for a while? Take your mind off of it. But it's for your own good. That's really weird. I don't know about that one. What's wrong, Derek? Shouldn't you be checking on your patients?
Dr. Cassell, do you think I should stop trying to improve as a doctor?
So, Hoffman spoke with you. I was hoping the news about your healing touch might motivate him to start operating again.
Huh? Why would it do that?
Okay, so I guess Dr. Hoffman has the healing touch, and at some point he failed to save someone despite having that power, and I guess it just broke him. But like, I still think that's kind of weird. Like, if you get broken by that, how do you not just get broken by being a normal doctor too? Because even as a normal doctor, patients are gonna die on you. No matter what you do, you're gonna come across patients that you just can't save because they're too far gone, or maybe they're close enough to too far gone and you just weren't quite up to the task, which is not necessarily your fault if you tried your best. Point is, the medical profession is inevitably a profession where you deal with death. You're gonna lose people. That's just how it is. It's a tough part of it. There's not really any getting around that. So I honestly don't know why you would, someone who would be broken by like, oh, I couldn't save this person even despite my amazing ability. I feel like that kind of person would get broken just by being a normal doctor anyway, but maybe that's, I don't know. Back when the director was still operating on patients, he named that skill the healing touch and accepted its abilities.
What? He has it too?
But then something happened. He hasn't operated since. All because of one mistake. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be? There aren't many doctors who could endure such a weight.
Can I really do it? Can I master the healing touch?
Well, I can't exactly relate. I don't have that ability. But I know that if you intend to use your power to help people, you need to take command of it. Take command? Yes, there's no halfway with something like this. One simple mistake changed the director's entire life. He delved too far into something even he couldn't understand. I think you can learn a lot from the director's past mistake. If you can't control that power, then it's going to cost you.
Do you think I can do it?
It seems like your skill involves focus, so concentrate on that. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out for yourself once you adjust. I can't fully understand the healing touch because I'm not you. In the end, that's who you're going to have to rely on. Good luck, Derek.
I need to focus on concentration. I remember Dad saying I could never concentrate on anything. He told me to imagine one shape,
like a star or something, and focus. I don't know where he learned that, but it really helped during exams. Maybe that would work. I'll imagine a star. If I can just relax, focus, and concentrate. Okay, so this isn't operating on a patient, this is just a training dummy. To get the hang of this. I should be able to practice. First, I'll just recall what happened during that operation. Now, I'll think about a star. Concentrate. Concentrate. Okay, I can do it. Let's begin the operation. Healing touch. The power of Asclepius. Or however you pronounce that. I'll have to look that up. If that's gonna keep getting referenced, I might have to look that up off stream. I can do this. First, I'll recall a procedure. I'm looking at the patient. I was holding the scalpel like this, and then Okay. Now I'll concentrate on my hands. Okay, I thought I read that somewhere that you have to double tap. I'm imagining a star. Now I'll draw one in the air. Almost! I was close. Okay, try again. My eyes are burning. I need to treat the affected area. Okay, for real this time. Concentrate. Concentrate! Once more. Healing touch. Here we go. Just a little more. This is it. It's exactly like before. I have the healing touch. Maybe I overdid it. Gave myself a headache. So I do get the impression the kid gloves are going to be off with this, and it's going to be... From here on, it's going to be a case of personal judgment. I have to recognize that the game is expecting me to activate it and then quickly activate it before the patient freaking dies. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I might be able to control the healing touch. One more. That concludes the meeting. Review the information on your own. Let's just begin our surgical conference now to save time. Those doctors involved, please stick around.
We're starting, Doctor. Dr. Styles, pay attention.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't hear you.
Is everything alright? You've been staring at that X-ray for a while.
I was just going over today's operation again in my mind. Anyway, let's get the conference started, huh?
He's been spacing out a lot recently. At least he's concentrating hard on something, I guess.
Today's patient is Mr. Kovac, who was carried in this morning. Multiple aneurysms, yikes, formed on the surface of the large intestine. Oh. Okay, those are things that can happen in different body parts. I'm learning things! Requires sedative treatment and suturing of the vessel. He's currently not doing very well. Tests showed a number of aneurysms near his large intestine. Some of them have ruptured, and there is risk of anemia. We need to perform a laparotomy and treat the aneurysms. The objective of this operation is treat the aneurysms on the outer membrane of the large intestine. That should be all. First, inject a sedative into the swollen vessel to reduce its size. Excise the problem area and suture the vessel closed. Okay, sedative, knife, suture. You'll need to use magnification again to help your accuracy. Derek, concentrate on the patient. Don't worry about anything else. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
The antihypertensive is in effect, but the aneurysms could still burst. We need to hurry, Dr. Styles.
Doctor,
The lump on that vessel is the aneurysm. Try magnifying that area. We're treating an artery, so be careful. Oof. Let's avoid the worst case first. Inject sedative into the aneurysm. That should decrease the risk of a rupture. Now you can excise it. Excision complete. Now place it on a tray. We have to reconnect the vessels that were cut, but... yeah. There's a lot of blood in the way. Drain the blood first. The vessel area is clear. Now perform anastomosis. You'll need to manually connect one side to the other. Ah. Oh, use the forceps. Okay. Now suture it. What am I doing? No. Really having problems with this. I'm not even sure. Okay. I'll figure it out, I hope. The aneurysm's been treated. We can finally relax. I doubt that's all. Let's close them up now. I thought there were multiple aneurysms.
Doctor,
What? Again? Every vessel in the area is in danger of becoming an aneurysm. Continue the operation. We'll just have to treat them all. Okay. Excise. Bleeding. Okay. Connect. And suture. Okay, it's a small area. That's what the problem was. Okay. Ah. Give me a break.
doctor,
Oh. Aneurysm is ruptured. Crap. It's bleeding again. What?
doctor,
I thought I had drained the blood. Try that again. It started bleeding too. Oh, that's about to burst. That's about to rupture. Crap. Okay. Please. I am not working fast enough. Okay, drain the blood. Oh, I didn't remove it yet. Okay. This doesn't end. Keep up the good work. Don't let it burst. Okay. What? Oh, come on, it wore off right then. I'm just about to remove it too. Ah. Drain. Drain. Okay. Quick. Ah, connect. This is not a good viewing angle. Okay. I'm being somewhat forgiving with this, though. It's still early game.
Good work. I think it's settled down for the time being. We should wait a moment to be safe before we close them up.
doctor,
This isn't good. Hurry up and treat it.
on. Don't let him rupture. Oh shoot, the healing touch has...
Doctor.
Can I do it again? Nope, I'm screwed.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, I'm failing this one.
Doctor. Vitals dropping. Doctor.
We're done here. I'll do the rest. Alright. I'm gonna grab a second stylus. Just gotta get my headphones back on. Okay. Let's see if I can do a little better. I'll give this one more try. Let's see if I can make this work.
Let's begin. Doctor.
This first. And then train. Okay. I'm also using a different stylus that is a lot more comfortable for me. It's the Theatrhythm stylus, which is very... I have two of them. They're very long and a lot more comfortable to hold than the default little, like, the little black stylus that actually comes with the system. These are much nicer. Okay. Knife. One. What is it? What is going on? I guess it already counted as bleeding again, maybe? What the heck? Well, if I do succeed at this, I'm not gonna get a good score, that's for sure.
Doctor. Doctor.
Gotta go. Man.
Vitals dropping. Doctor,
Give me a break. I'm bad at this. Oh, this game might be a struggle. This isn't even that far into it. I'm getting worried about how I'm actually gonna do later on. I'll try one more time, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream soon, so if I can't get this now, I'll just try it next time.
let's begin. Doctor, doctor, doctor.
And let's get vitals up before we get to the next part of this. I see what was happening. I was letting go too soon. What? Did I glitch it? It glitched? Are you serious? How? Okay. What just happened? I'm confused. I guess I never switched that, but then I thought No, wait, what the heck just happened? I don't know, whatever.
Doctor,
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
doctor,
First. Frick. I'm screwed again.
doctor.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not good at this game, apparently. I said I was gonna stop there, but I'm really stubborn, actually, when it comes to this kind of thing. VOD watchers, skip ahead.
Let's begin.
Keep doing that on accident. Oh, I never did Citra that one, I guess. That was pretty careless.
Doctor.
Nope, that's a bad spot.
Doctor.
Ugh. The tutorial kind of interrupted me there. Oh, the touchscreen's not responding up there because of the UI. Very well, I will do this one first. Oh, I didn't... I did it again. Maybe that's the best way to do that. Alright, here we go again.
Doctor.
Come on. Get down there. The bleeding is less dangerous than the polyps themselves. I swear. Okay. That's honestly the way to do it.
Vitals dropping.
Not a graceful win, but it's a win. Give me a break.
Doctor.
Right at the last second.
Is that the healing touch? DS version is rough. You always play the Wii port for your own sanity. Yeah, I am feeling it already, and I can only imagine it's gonna get so much harder. But I'm gonna stick it out.
It's incredible, but at the the same time, it's a little frightening.
I don't know how long that chat message has been there. I couldn't even, I was craning my head down to stare at the screen, because I'm playing this on hardware. So I have the console on my lap, I'm using 2 styluses, and I couldn't even see the chat because I'm just looking down at the DS while I was trying to do that.
If every doctor had that ability, what would the world be like? I'm sorry, let's close him up.
I swear to God, if he died there...
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Another operation complete. Great.
Oh yeah. Came in while I was doing the polyps. Oh yeah, I just wasn't sure how long that chat message was sitting there before I responded to it. Rookie doctor. So I understand you figured out how to control the healing touch. Make sure you don't rely on it too much. You still need to hone your basic skills. Huh? What the... I know it won't be easy, but you didn't take this job because... everything's going black. Derek, are you even listening? Derek? What's wrong? Oh, I'm not just gonna end stream on that. Forget about that power.
But
Are you prepared for the pain that would bring you?
I became a doctor so that I could help people.
And if it costs you your life, you'd give up your own happiness?
I don't know. But I do know that people need my help. And I want to help them.
Huh?
Where am I? It's the ceiling. What am I doing here? Dr. Styles!
Angie? What happened? After Mr. Kovac's surgery, you just collapsed. You've been asleep for 3 days.
What? 3 days? What about my patients? I have operations scheduled.
Already taken care of, Derek. I called in the other doctors. But that's in the past. We have to discuss how to proceed from here.
Okay.
Derek, I forbid you from using the healing touch.
But why would you...
That ability puts a tremendous physical strain on your body. It's too risky. What if you collapse while performing surgery?
Series has a weird lineage too. Under the Knife 2 is DS exclusive, even though they ported Under the Knife to Wii. Yeah. Made a sequel to it, and then made a spiritual successor in Trauma Theme. I'm just planning on doing the 2 DS games for the time being. I do also know that, like, I definitely have the option of having an easier time with the second game, because I don't know what each difficulty correlates to in terms of how they relate to the first game, but I did see, like, I booted up the second game, and I saw that that one has an easy, normal, and hard, unlike this one, which is just locked onto whatever difficulty this is. You didn't play much of 2? This is the most I've ever played of the series so far. I'm doing this mostly blind. I'd only really played the first chapter. But without my healing touch, Mr. Kovac could have died.
Exactly. That is why you mustn't abandon the healing touch.
You're giving me conflicting messages here, my dude.
Masochist difficulty. I forbid you from using the healing touch. You must not give up on the healing touch. It's hard to go back to the DS games when you're used to the Wii controls. Probably all the better then that I am doing it this way, where I'm just playing the DS games now, and I could consider investigating the Wii games some other time. I'd advise you to use it only when absolutely necessary. I mean, fair enough. After all, you shouldn't be relying solely on the healing touch anyway. Developing your natural skills as a surgeon is far more important. We can't assume the healing touch was the only reason Kovac survived. Oh, it definitely was. If you want to help people, then strengthen your natural abilities.
I understand.
Take it slowly. I'm sure the power inside you will find its way out. Become the best surgeon you can, and one day you'll inherit the full heritage of Asclepius. I'm really gonna have to look up how to pronounce that off-stream.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Big chapter end thing. Just let... Oh. Are we going there? Oh boy. Well, listen, I guess I'll do one more episode at least before I stop for the night.
Doctor, an emergency patient was just carried in. Vitals at 60, CS is 300. She's in shock and losing blood fast.
Call the rest of the staff. We need to operate immediately. Angie, get the patient in the OR. Derek, you'll handle the surgery. I'm on it. Several bleeding lacerations found in the right lung. Patient's vitals are unstable and require extreme caution. How many times am I gonna fail this one? The patient's a 17-year-old female. Her case history is unknown. We found massive bleeding in her thoracic cavity. Derek, you need to perform a lobectomy immediately. This operation has one objective: treat all injuries within the thoracic cavity. We'll go from there. Drain the blood first, if it's a large laceration. After that, use the forceps to close the area, then suture it. Just be sure to drain any blood before moving on with the operation. Hurry, Derek. Let's begin the operation.
Hurry, Doctor!
Blood pressure and vitals are dropping fast.
What the?
What? How could something like this happen?
But there aren't any external wounds. This isn't possible. No, the cause doesn't matter now. We need to stop the bleeding first.
Understood, Doctor. Let's begin treating her. The large laceration needs attention right away.
Doctor!
These are awful. It's too dangerous trying to suture them. Try using forceps to close the wounds before you suture them. Pinch one side, pull it over to form a thin slit. That's it, now suture it up.
Come on.
Vitals dropping. Doctor!
What do you want from me?
Doctor!
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Doctor!
I really don't get how the Citrine is pretty notorious in the DS games for exactly this reason. Well, I guess I shouldn't feel too bad, but yeah, it seems really jank the way it registers it, I don't know.
We're done treating those, I think. Move on to the smaller wounds. Don't relax just yet.
Are some of these just... No? Okay.
We're running out of time. Doctor,
Everything's been sutured. She's going to make it. I hate to think what would have happened if she'd arrived later. Close up the patient, Doctor.
nice work, Dr. Styles.
The operation was a success.
You did well, Derek. You sure about that? Is that really the end of it, though? I have a feeling there's more to it.
Where and what did those injuries come from?
I don't know. It'll probably take some time to figure out. She'll be hospitalized for a few days, so let's keep an eye on her. Best advice you can give is to try and cover the whole length of the cut and just sort of scribble perpendicularly to the cut. Perpendicularly. My brain's not working. I've had like 3 hours of sleep or something, something in that range. If the cut goes up and down, scribble left and right. I feel like that's what I've been trying to do, though, and like I try going the length of the cut, and it just like doesn't take it sometimes. I even had an instance where I was actually going too far, I guess. I was drawing it too big because it worked when I did it smaller. I don't know.
Did you notice the cuts across the...
I started drawing it really weird because it seemed like drawing it what I thought would be proper, which is like roughly that, like doing it along the cut was not working, and I seemed to have better luck when I was drawing it in a like worse way.
Did you notice the cuts across the girl's wrists?
Yeah, that's where I figured this chapter was going with the chapter title. Yeah, they looked recent. It seems like her real illness is deeper than we expected. If that's the case, I don't think we're finished seeing complications. Are you not gonna keep watch on her to make sure nothing happens?
Get away. I never asked you to save me. Leave me alone.
Please calm down, Miss Reed. It's all right.
I could feel my chest on fire when I passed out. I was finally going to be free. Why did you bring me back? I didn't want to live.
Why would you want to die? You're still young.
You have your whole life ahead of me? Yeah, there's something to look forward to, huh? How come everyone says that? My life sucks. I'm tired of all this pain. I'm not pretty enough to date popular guys. I'm too fat. My mom called me a failure yesterday because I might not graduate. Is that a life you'd want? I'm never going to be happy.
That all depends on
my attitude? What a joke. A positive outlook won't just solve my problems. Then maybe you—
Whoa! 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 God, Persona 1 on the PSP did this too.
Then maybe you should die. There are patients here who have to fight just to breathe properly. Every day someone dies after a long and futile struggle to live. I'm sorry we saved you.
Oh my god! Jesus! Holy crap! They, wow, they do not hold back with that. Go end your life for all I care. Angie!
I know you did your best, Doctor, but I'm afraid it was wasted effort.
Stop talking like that, Angie!
I have other things to attend to.
I can understand why you're mad, but what was the conversation you had with me about bedside manner?
I'm sorry you had to waste your time operating on me.
The most insane thing is Angie's face combined with her dialogue having periods instead of exclamation marks. Yeah. Helping someone is never a waste.
Just leave me alone. I don't blame that nurse for hating me. I would too.
You would too? I think you mean you already do. I'm not going anywhere. You're still sick.
What kind of surgeon are you then? I thought you fixed me.
It's not that kind of sickness. A doctor's job is about more than just physical illnesses. Yeah, but you usually have other doctors for this sort of thing. You don't usually have the surgeon sit around with the patient. You get someone else to do this so the surgeon can go save someone else's life. Nurse Angie taught me that. When I was little, I had a cat named Tama. We were playing one day, and he ran out into the street. Anime? Yeah. Very much so. I wasn't fast enough. A car hit him, and I blamed myself. It was my fault Tama died. I really thought I had killed my cat. It was all I could think about. I get that whole self-blame thing. That is definitely a thing that happens when someone passes away, even if it's just a pet. And especially if it's not just a pet. I told my mother I did a terrible thing and I wanted to die.
What happened then?
She slapped me. Hard. Mom told me Tama would be ashamed of me and that she was too. Damn. But she also said that I'm the one who should be most ashamed of what I said.
She said that to you?
Who'd you grow up with, Linda?
Huh?
Do you have any siblings? Or what about pets?
Just my parents. And my friends at school, I guess.
Could you look those people in the eye and tell them you wanted to die?
No way, of course not. That's why I want to be left alone.
Then, hold this.
A mirror.
Look at that girl there and tell her I want to die.
What?
I couldn't do it either. Now apologize to her.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that would work necessarily, but I appreciate the point of trying to get someone not to do that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop living to please other people and start making that girl happy. Don't work hard in school because of your mom. Do it because you'll learn more and be a better person. That's a decent bit of advice. Don't let other people decide if you're happy or not. Find things you enjoy and do them. Now it is actually starting to give good advice. It might not make you popular, but you'll like yourself a lot more. And you aren't too fat. I've seen your charts, remember?
Your mother sounds wise.
Really? She could be pretty weird sometimes. But then she'd say, I may be weird, but think of all the stories you'll have to tell.
That's interesting.
Sorry, I guess that was too much information, huh? Really though, she's great. I should let you rest though.
I think I'm going to take a nap.
That's a good idea. Sorry for talking so much. Next time I'll...
Thank you.
Huh?
You're a good doctor.
I really should stop, but I'm like sitting here like wanting to finish this chapter. Whew, time for a break.
I'll go get us some coffee.
Thanks, that's a great idea.
I passed by Linda Reed's room on the way here, but
Is something wrong?
her parents were there. All three of them started crying and apologizing all at once. It seems like a lot more was going on than we thought. School, her father's job.
Were you eavesdropping?
Well, I was curious. I didn't hear anything that was worth dying over, though. Everyone worries about that stuff during high school, you know?
I think we all handle our problems in different ways. But I'm glad her family came to visit her. Surgeons aren't really equipped to heal psychological wounds. You say that, Derek, but I think you're very responsible for how this went.
Don't sell yourself short.
I can only try. Why that face? Anyway, if her family knows about it, then they can help her.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. That girl's lucky she was brought to this hospital, though.
Huh? Why?
Well, it's only a rumor, but I hear there's a death doctor.
A what doctor?
Euthanasia. If they'd been treating her when she asked for...
That's not how that works. You don't euthanize someone just because they say they want to die. That's not how that works. That's kinda... Euthanasia has actual proper good uses. Just gonna say that.
If they'd been treating her when she asked for death...
Death doctor, huh? I really can't understand why anyone would want to die. Okay, that's pretty good. Last chapter is please let me die, and this chapter is please let me live. Derek, we just received strange results back on Linda Reed. Huh? Do they explain the bleeding in her lungs? I don't think it's directly related, but they found extremely high levels of cyprohedrine or cyprohedrine. I'm gonna go with cyprohedrine in her blood. What's that?
It's a new antihistamine, Doctor. They're usually used to treat allergies.
I know that, so why didn't she tell us she was on medication? Because she wasn't. Drugs involving cyprohedrine are still in clinical trial. Also, our tests indicated 24 times the suggested dosage.
Side effects from overdose include headaches and emotional distress.
Oh. Like you're telling me she got suicidal because of a drug overdose? In extreme cases, the effects are serious enough to prompt suicide. That explains her death wish. I can appreciate this one because that's definitely a thing. You gotta watch side effects and be careful. Sometimes when you're on one type of medication, you might need to switch. Those things are important to keep in mind. But, also, it is entirely plausible that a teenager could want to die for comparably things that you might consider mundane reasons, things that you might not consider reasonable. It just is that way sometimes. Not everyone's the same. Some people need more support than others. It may have contributed, but I doubt that was the primary cause. Oh, thank you, game. Still, I've never heard of cyprohedrine being synthesized within the body. Whatever's causing that might be responsible for the lacerations. Are we getting to the real anime stuff now? I know this game gets real anime as it goes on, because I don't know too much spoiler-wise, but I know vaguely about guilt. That's all I'm gonna say. And I also, of course, there's the whole healing touch thing, so...
The doctor!
What is it?
Reed's condition is getting worse. She's complaining about excruciating pain in her chest.
What?
It hurts.
Linda!
Doctor, I want to live. Help me, please. I want to live. I want to live, Doctor. Please.
Derek, we're operating now. Angie, alert the staff. Hurry. Oh, I never switched off that layout. Oops. Oh well, that's fine. Hemorrhaging lacerations have reformed in the right lung. Please conduct an investigation while performing... boy. Her blood pressure is decreasing at a frightening rate. We suspect hemorrhaging in her lungs again. There has to be some explanation why these lacerations are occurring. Until we figure out what that is, there's not a lot we can do. You should have two objectives during this operation. Treat any bleeding injuries within the thoracic cavity. Discover what's causing the lacerations. I'll be working as your assistant. Stay calm, Derek. Oh, he's the assistant this time, huh? No, she wants to live. I have to save her. Alright, here we go. I might not see chat much during this, but I'll see the messages after.
Why now? She said she wanted to live.
I don't know, and these symptoms don't add up. Derek, take extra care during this operation. Angie, keep your eyes on the monitors.
Let's begin.
Good luck, everyone. But how? We fixed these 3 days ago.
Derek, Miss Reed is still weak from her first lobectomy. Use the same treatment, but be careful. I'll try... Okay.
Treatment is progressing well. Please continue.
This is strange. I still don't have any idea why this happened.
We've treated the lacerations. What's our next step?
We need to close her up and have a closer examination later. Nice job, Derek. Suture the incision and finish...
What the?
What is that?
What the hell's going on?
Doctor?
Doctor, try using ultrasound.
Is this guilt?
What the?
Did you see that? It was moving.
Derek, treat it like a tumor. Excise and remove it right away. This is guilt, isn't it? Oh god. What the hell? I've never seen anything like this.
Doctor?
Doctor, we have to get it out of the patient. What if we tried incinerating it with a laser?
Good idea, Angie. Be careful. We have to kill that thing.
I think it's working. If we keep this up...
Did I get it?
It's gone.
Angie, using the laser was the right decision. Good thinking. It would have been a bad idea trying to... It can't be!
More of them?
Derek, you'll have to burn them all. That's the only way to save her.
Vitals dropping.
Please? Okay, fine. I'll take care of that first. Oh, right, scalpel, duh. I need sleep. Where are you piece of crap?
One down. What are those things?
think this is guilt. We'll find out, probably. Where are you hiding? Did I get them all? Maybe I got them all. Let's take care of this. Where are you? Did I use it too soon? Am I gonna regret this? That should be the last one. We did it. I hope so, because I can't use the healing touch again. Let's close her up. Derek, Angie, you both did well. It. Don't tell me that weird parasite was the one.
Could it have been guilt?
Oh, there we go, they said it. What's going on? Why'd they stop talking? Derek, continue. Please suture the incision. We're fine.
Linda should finally be able to recover. Thank you, Dr. Styles.
It was not a graceful victory, and I'm not sure if I was actually supposed to use the healing touch there. I feel like maybe I could have done that without it. Oh well. I panicked. I'd like to remind everyone that the details of this operation should be considered strictly confidential. Bring Linda Reed's medical files to my office immediately. I will provide updates as needed. That's all for today.
Doctor, could this be guilt?
How do you know about that?
I don't know much. I saw it mentioned in my father's research.
How did your father come across something like guilt?
Well, he was a researcher. Other than that, I don't really know.
Give me some time to figure out the situation. Until then, don't mention guilt to anyone. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What the hell is guilt? This chapter's not over? How long is this chapter? Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's an okay stopping point for now. That's a good hook, too, for the rest of the game. So, thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and thanks to everyone who watches this after the fact, too. I will be continuing this soon. I will not... Oh, I do need a break. I will not be continuing this tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a Google translated mod of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, so that should be interesting. As for Trauma Center, I will be resuming it on Monday next week. So, yeah, till then, take care. Have a good night and day and all that, and I'll see you again soon. If you watch again soon. Otherwise, I'll see you again when I see you again. But yeah, take care. I'll be live again tomorrow night, and I'll continue this game on Monday.